We've built a strange kind of religion around intelligence. We worship it as if it were a golden ticket, the key to success, the compass for truth, the cure for human mediocrity. We praise the brilliant, the clever, the gifted, and secretly hope to be counted among them. But there's a problem. Intelligence, in itself, is worthless. It predicts nothing, guarantees nothing, and saves no one. Because intellect is a blade, sharp, powerful, and beautiful, but entirely useless in the hands of someone who doesn't know where to strike. And most intelligent people never learn to swing. A high IQ will help you solve puzzles, not people. It will make you quick with logic, but slow with life. It will teach you how to analyze emotion, not how to feel it. You can explain your sadness with perfect accuracy, and still drown in it. You can design the map of success, and still refuse to walk it. That's the paradox. Intelligence gives you clarity, but clarity without courage is paralysis. You see too much, too soon, too clearly. You understand all the variables, the risks, the probabilities. And in that knowledge, you lose the will to play the game. You mistake awareness for wisdom, and end up standing at the edge of the board, watching fools win by simply moving. The world, contrary to what you were told, does not reward intelligence. It rewards movement. It rewards persistence. It rewards the idiot who tries 1,000 times more than the genius who waits for perfection. A genius without action is a spectator in his own life. A fool with action is a force of nature. And that's why history remembers the doers, not the thinkers. Because thought unexpressed is dust. Brilliance unused is rust. The graveyards are full of geniuses who never risked being wrong. The world belongs to those who did. Intelligence is not the engine, it's the mirror. It shows you everything, but moves you nowhere. You can see every path, every obstacle, every reason not to start. And so, you don't. The smarter you are, the more convincing your excuses become. You can rationalize your fears so elegantly that they sound like wisdom. You say, "I'm not ready yet. I'm waiting for the right conditions. I need to think this through." And you call it intelligence, but it's fear, dressed in logic, perfumed with reason. The truth? The average man wins more battles than the genius because he fights them. A high IQ is like owning a telescope. It lets you see the stars in exquisite detail. But staring at them won't get you there. The same mind that can build galaxies on paper is the same mind that can talk itself out of touching the sky. The intelligent dream more vividly, but act less frequently. They confuse potential with progress, motion with mastery. They fall in love with possibilities instead of commitment. And so, their brilliance becomes self-contained, a world of infinite promise, never translated into motion. They know exactly what to do, and precisely why they won't. Let's be honest. The world doesn't need more smart people. It needs smart people who dare. Action, not intellect, is what shapes reality. Courage, not cleverness, is what makes a mind immortal. Because ideas are cheap. Execution is sacred. Genius begins where intelligence ends, where thought gives way to motion, where clarity bends into chaos, where perfection dies so progress can live. Still, we cling to the myth. We keep telling ourselves that being intelligent is enough, that if we know enough, understand enough, think enough, we will eventually become enough. But life doesn't work like that. The universe doesn't respond to potential, only to pressure. It moves for those who move. And that's why a high IQ can become a curse. It convinces you that knowing the path is the same as walking it. It fills you with certainty while stealing your momentum. You mistake comprehension for control. But knowledge is not power until it's embodied. You can't think your way into transformation. You can only act your way into it. The tragedy of intelligence is that it isolates you from the necessity of effort. You become addicted to analysis, allergic to imperfection, terrified of failure. You forget that failure is not the opposite of intelligence. It's its completion. Every mind that changed the world made peace with humiliation. Einstein failed publicly. Tesla died broke. Da Vinci abandoned more ideas than he finished. They were not remembered for their intellect. They were remembered for their persistence. Because brilliance means nothing without endurance. The universe rewards pressure applied, not potential possessed. There's another trap. Intelligent people overvalue understanding and undervalue endurance. They want to know why before they begin, as if the purpose must precede the act. But life doesn't reveal its meaning before you start. It reveals it because you start. Waiting for the perfect reason to act is like waiting for the sea to calm before learning to swim. You learn in motion. You adapt by trying. You discover your capacity by using it. And yes, you will look foolish, fall short, and fail. Repeatedly. But in those failures lies the one thing intelligence can never give you. Proof that you exist beyond your thoughts. High IQ is only potential. And potential is the most dangerous drug of all. It feels like accomplishment, but it isn't. You can live your entire life high on potential, high on the illusion of what you could be, and die having never been anything. The genius who never acts lives in a world where everything is possible, but nothing is real. To create is to destroy that illusion. To do is to betray your own perfection. That betrayal is where life begins. So what should the intelligent do? Use their intelligence to dismantle their own excuses. Turn your clarity into courage. Turn your analysis into commitment. Use your intellect not to explain why it's hard, but to design how to start. Because the purpose of intelligence is not to make you comfortable. It is to make you capable. Knowledge without motion is decay. Motion without reflection is chaos. The genius learns to walk the line between them. And that's the truth the world never tells you. The reward for being intelligent is not success, it's responsibility. You see further, so you owe more. You understand deeper, so you must act wiser. The gift of a high IQ is not privilege, it's duty. Because to know more is to have fewer excuses. And that's why the universe doesn't care about your IQ. It only cares what you do with it. You can keep chasing meaning, or you can start making it. You can keep thinking, or you can begin living. Both paths require intelligence. Only one requires courage. In the end, it's not the smartest who win. It's the ones who stay long enough to finish what they start. This is high IQ society, where thought meets movement and brilliance finally becomes real.